Welcome back to All Things News, where we will bring you the latest news in one spot. In today's video, we will be looking at some of the recent events that happened in the entertainment industry. Mainly the BBC's recent interview with Andrew Tate and the controversies over Disney's Little Mermaid and Netflix's Queen Cleopatra. Starting with the BBC's interview, let's first talk about who Andrew Tate is. Andrew Tate is a British-American entrepreneur, professional kickboxer, and social media personality. He gained prominence through his success in the sport of kickboxing, winning multiple world championships in organizations such as the World Kickboxing Association, WKA, and International Sport Karate Association, ISKA. In addition to his athletic career, Andrew Tate has become known for his online presence and controversial views on topics such as fitness, personal development, relationships, and masculinity. He has amassed a significant following on various social media platforms, where he shares his opinions and advice on these subjects and then became the most Googled person in the world. He has a podcast as well called Tate Speech where he talks about certain topics with his brother, Tristan Tate, and other guests. Andrew also went on Piers Morgan's show, Piers Morgan Uncensored in 2022 and debated with him about various subjects. They discussed about masculinity, Andrew's influence in the world, etc. This debate became rather heated and gained over 10 million views on YouTube. Things took a turn for the worse for Andrew as at the end of 2022, the Tate brothers were arrested in Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group. Despite these allegations, no evidence was found against them. In March 2023, they were released from jail and moved to house arrest while the Romanian police continued with their allegations. On May 2, 2023, the BBC was the first media organization that interviewed Andrew Tate after his arrest, but it went horribly wrong. The BBC faced massive backlash as a result. Some members of the public were outraged with the BBC for giving Andrew Tate airtime while many supported Andrew for his professionalism shown during the interview. In the interview, Andrew Tate denied all allegations against him and he criticized the interviewer for using quotes taken out of context against him. At one point, Lucy stated Andrew once said that, if a woman comes home and accuses you of cheating, you should hit her with a machete. However, Andrew immediately argued back and mentioned that Lucy failed to watch the video where the quote was taken from. In the original video, Andrew Tate was talking about the woman attacking him with a machete first.
Well, there's a clip of Andrew saying, oh, what I do is I take the machete, I put her in her face, and I say, calm the fuck down. And he's like, he threatens women with machetes. The full quote is, Andrew was asked on a podcast, he says, I sleep with this machete next to my bed. And he was asked a question, what if a girl you were sleeping next to pulled out the machete and tried to kill you in the middle of the night? So in a question about self-defense, about being attacked, he said, well, I'd grab the machete, put it in her face, say, calm the fuck down, fucking throw it to the side, whatever. They cut that bit off and said, look, this guy attacks women with machetes.
Thus, many people felt that the interviewer failed to perform proper research and was there to attack him. Furthermore, her comments like owning a Bugatti and a cigar comes with misogyny caused people to question her credibility as well. The interview that BBC released was edited down to 12 minutes, but the full interview was 38 minutes and people complimented Tate for recording the whole thing. When the interview ended in the full version, the interviewer refused to shake Andrew's hand and just walked out of his house. Andrew Tate ended it with a sarcastic comment, but it showed how unprofessional Lucy was. After receiving the backlash, the BBC took down the video in the UK, but it is still available in other parts of the world. You can go watch the full version available on YouTube. Moving on to the next piece of news, we will look at the controversies that surround Disney's real-life adaptation of The Little Mermaid. The main criticism of the film is about the casting, where some fans are upset with the casting of Halle Bailey as the Little Mermaid. This is because, in the animated film released in 1989, the mermaid had blue eyes and red hair. However, in the 2023 live-action version, those features are gone and the skin color of the mermaid isn't the same. The first trailer released for the film had a total of 1.5 million dislikes as revealed by some sources. A Twitter user took it to another level by using AI to paint over Bailey's face with that of a white redhead and tweeted that he would do that with the entire movie when it is released. Many were outraged by these comments, stating that all these are just blatant racism. They argued that The Little Mermaid was originally an animation and it is a fictional character, so she could be of any color or ethnicity. Halle Bailey is a talented actress who can act and sing. Despite those hateful comments, her fans continue to support her and her involvement in this movie. Other than the casting, controversy also came from the change in lyrics in one of the songs, Kiss the Girl. These were the original lyrics sung by the animated crab Sebastian. The director of the film revealed that the song had to be rewritten as people have become more sensitive to the idea that Prince Eric would in a way force himself onto Ariel. Another problem came about when the character Flounder was revealed. Unlike its cute counterpart in the animated film, the live-action version lost many of its cute looks. Some fans even compared its looks to the actor, Steve Buscemi. Overall, the movie has a rating of 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb and 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it seems like the public enjoyed the movie even with all those hateful remarks. The last piece of news that we will cover in today's video will be about the controversies from Netflix's Queen Cleopatra that have caused major upset in the community. Queen Cleopatra is a Netflix documentary series about Queen Cleopatra of Egypt who ruled for 21 years, between the years 51 BC, 30 BC. It is the first of a two-season series and it is produced and narrated by Jada Pinkett Smith. The controversy started due to the casting of a black actress, Adele James, to play the Queen, and people have blamed the casting as historically inappropriate. After the trailer for the series was dropped, Netflix had to turn off the comments on YouTube as they received a large amount of abuse from the public. There was even a petition accusing Netflix of falsifying history, but it was removed. Egypt's Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities argued that the documentary nature of the series requires those in charge of its production to investigate the accuracy and rely on historical and scientific facts. They even tweeted that statues of Queen Cleopatra confirmed that she had Hellenistic, Greek, features, distinguished by light skin, a drawn-out nose, and thin lips. This is contrary to what the casting depicts of the Queen. People were angered by the casting and believed that her appearance will be falsifying Egyptians' history and spreading false information about the Queen. Netflix then released a statement after all the backlash received, stating that the focus of the documentary isn't about her ethnicity, but they did intentionally decide to depict her of mixed ethnicity to reflect theories about Cleopatra's possible Egyptian ancestry and the multicultural nature of ancient Egypt. Some people aimed abusive messages at the actress, which she spoke out against. She said that if people do not like the casting of the show, people should just not watch it. Ultimately, it seems like the show has failed to garner any support as the rating for the show is extremely low. On Rotten Tomato, the show has a rating of 20% by Tomato Meter. However, based on the audience's score, it only has a rating of 3%, which is really bad. While we understand why some fans would be upset with the casting of certain shows and movies, We do not condone anyone hurling racist abuse at the actor or actress or at anyone for a matter of fact. What do you guys think about Andrew Tate and his views? Should people get upset about the casting for these shows and movies? Share your views in the comments below. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. See you guys soon.